Adobe Elements Tutorials for Beginners. Adobe Premiere Elements 10 Tutorial Part 1. Adobe Premiere Elements 10 video and graphic editing and enhancing software features a few hand-me-downs from the more expensive Premiere sibling, plus a significant under-the-hood upgrade with the addition of a brand new Windows 7 64-bit edition. I looked at the shipping model of this end-user focused application and discovered additional features which make me like it even more. Adobe offers a 64-bit edition of Premiere Elements 10, but only for Windows 7. Owners of Windows XP 64-bit products or Windows Vista's 64-bit systems will have to be satisfied with the 32-bit version. The organizer that accompanies Adobe Elements 10 remains 32-bit as well. The key advantage of going to a 64-bit version, of course, is the application is able to deal with more system memory space, and as a result really should operate for far better, particularly with HD content and larger projects. On top of that, it should be a lot more dependable since the app will not be as likely to run out of memory space, assuming that your personal computer is well stocked. Adobe Premiere Elements 10 doesn't have the full-blown Mercury playback engine out of Premiere Pro CS 5.5, primarily because Premiere Elements 10 is a relatively inexpensive consumer application, and the Mercury playback engine relies on pricey artwork cards, which cost you at least 5 times more than Adobe Elements does. Nevertheless, Adobe claims that it has improved the program's output performance by 75%. Anyway, I cannot verify such a declaration. Nevertheless, the application delivered video pretty speedily, partly as it uses processor cores effectively. When I had the software render an HD video project, all of the 8 cores of my dual Xeon workstation remained at 100% for almost all of the procedure, and it sucked up about 1 GB of system memory. My own feeling was that Premiere Elements was using almost all of the resources it could. No crashes, no hesitations, and the software held rock solid. Unfortunately, wrestling with the organizer application that comes with Premiere Elements 10 is a real downer, as the organizer operates slowly and becomes even pokier if you start its auto analyzer function, which scans still images, not for video, for things like quality of shots, face identification. Furthermore, the auto analyzer crashed frequently on my desktop. The manager is designed to make it easier to locate both video and still content material that you choose to index. However, on this occasion the updates benefit just still photographs. New features inside the organizer that do rely upon the auto analyzer with the ability to look for stills that have visually similar objects and to look for duplicate content. These functions can be very handy, particularly for substantial catalogues of images. However, the questionable stability of the auto analyzer tends to make me personally hesitant to invest the time required to have these features evaluate my content. The brand new pan and zoom application helps you generate mini movies made up of still shots. You import a graphic or various images. However, you can only use this application on one image at a time, and you then merely include boxes defining your focus areas and place them around the image. You can create this effect with more control in earlier Premiere Elements variations using the superb keyframing tools. Anyway, to grab your free report on Beginner's Guide to Elements, make sure you click the link below the arrow, or just visit www.learnelementsnow.com/blog/report. Thanks very much.